Hi, everybody. A very good morning. And we are here with Kamaljit, who is part of our PGD 33 batch. And we want to know from him what his experience was, what his feedbacks are. So, hi, Kamaljit. Welcome.
Hi, Amar. Thank you for having me here.
So, Kamaljit, could you tell me about when did you do the PGD course? What is it that you really learned from it? Who was your mentor?
Sure. So I have joined the PGD course in the October of 23, October of 22, my bad. So my mentor basically was Talvinder. Overall, the experience was pretty good. Yeah.
Sure. What is
Mhm.
it from the course, right, the curriculum or from Talvinder that you found really stood out versus other courses out there?
So the one thing that stood out was around the practicality of what he taught, right? So it's less of theory and more of what he has experienced, what he has done in his career in product management, and the tips that he gave. You had practical applications around it, right? So that is what I feel stood out because that is what actually matters rather than bookish knowledge, right? Yes.
No, that's absolutely fair. So one is the practicality and the way Talvinder teaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
The second is the actual material. Now,
Mm-hmm.
while the world of AI has taken over today, right, a lot of students of this space tend to forget the importance of the fundamentals. Right. So what's
Mm-hmm.
your thought on this? And how did this course help you kind of really solidify that part?
Well, in terms of AI, like based on my experience as well in the current job. So the thing is, like for every company, the application of AI varies, right? Based on what product or service you are in, right? So understanding the basics of AI is very important. Uh, Particular to like what AI can and cannot do, right? So once you have the basics right about AI, only then you'll be able to solutionize it. So I think that is what I have, fundamentally learned in this particular course, where that is the basics of it, right? They start with the basics of it, where what is Gen AI, what is the like analytics, like how you can use AI in different aspects of
Mm.
a product, right? From prediction to like uh, automation of things, right? So yeah, so that was very important, which proved to be fundamental for me, especially in the company where I'm currently working on applying AI in our process. So yeah, that part of the course, like around AI, was very important, the fundamentals and basics of it.
So because, and from what picking up from what your response was and what I also believe,
Mhm.
um, figuring out the right problem to solve, figuring out how to solve it using what kind of ML or AI, and the difference of ML versus AI also. These are all a
Mhm.
lot of things which tend to now get lost.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
So, sort of my next question is, in your current role,
Mhm.
what is it that you are doing, which you are taking those learnings that you took from the course and applying them like on a daily basis or project basis or something? What are the skills that you are being able to transfer?
So when I took this course, so I broke formally into product management after the course, right? Or like during the course. So the most important, a few important thing that I took from the course is around the structured thought process, right? Which
Hmm.
is one of the
Hmm.
fundamentals of product management,
Hmm.
right? So you need to have clarity of thought. You need to have assertiveness around like whatever you think. Be backed by logic, right? And not just theory. But that is something I have learned from Talvinder and the Pragmatic team. Structure in thought. Apart from that, I've also learned the interviewing process. It's also product management interviews are quite complicated.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong answer to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned like certain things around interviewing process, because I was appearing for interviews in the past as well, but I couldn't crack it. But the Pragmatic team, the learnings from Pragmatic helped me, crack a couple of product interviews. Right.
That
So,
is very, very good. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
yes, yes. So structure and tips for an interviewing process, were the most important things that helped me. And like around AI, the content around AI, I have taken up one or two, AI courses as well, because I want to understand like the basics of it, right? So a little bit in details. So I have taken one or two like AI courses as well after Pragmatic, right?
Oh.
Pragmatic created the interest in me, and then
Hmm.
I built up around it. Yeah, so these
So
are the key highlights,
you were mentioning learning from the team about the entire interview process. Did you partake in the placement also?
Yes.
You did. Okay.
Yes.
So you went through our entire assisted placement period as well. Where the
Yes,
team helped
yes,
guide you and all of that, right? So there
yes.
is a module that 𝗲𝗏𝗀𝗀 created, which I'd love to just you touch upon briefly. How important was the perfect fit module for you, and how, what do you suggest to other students out there who may be interested to figure this whole finding a job process? How did that help, apart from the team guiding?
The perfect fit model was actually good, right? So the content in that particular model was to the point, right? So I didn't go thoroughly through it one by one, but I scanned it, and because I had the mentor, right? So since I was short of time, so I took help from Talvinder and the team as well to understand, things in details, based on the content that is there in Perfect Fit. But yeah, but that actually gave me clarity of thought around this particular course, and the way I should move forward, right? And
Super.
particularly,
Right.
around that thing, around resume
Hmm.
building, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
yeah, so that was one of the most important thing that I have Pragmatic has helped me, build a product oriented resume, right? So that's
Super.
multiple
Super.
iterations.
Super. Fantastic. Anything else you would like to add as an ending note to your feedback to us and to whoever is listening?
uh Yeah, so product is a interesting space. It's very interesting. It's very dynamic, right? So if you have some slight inclination towards it, I would suggest, go to the internet, read study materials, and as a enabler, you can join course like Pragmatic, which will give you, the right direction, and you'll crack it.
Super.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So thank you so much, Kamaljit, for your time.
no problem.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate your honest inputs here, and look forward to connecting with you.
Sure. Thank
Thank
you.
you, everybody. Thank you.